Okay, well, hello. It has probably been more than 6 months, I would say. And I was just watching my favorite vlogs last night on YouTube, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this again because I think it's fun and that's what I like. So I had this whole plan this morning to do it all this morning, go through the coffee shop and all of that and vlog it. And yeah, I totally forgot until I pulled into a parking lot. So I did go to a coffee shop. I usually get an iced latte with half sweet honey and cinnamon. And today I decided I was going to try an iced Americano, which I do get iced Americanos sometimes. I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner, and then just added cream. So that was a good win. So also I am in a different car than my previous videos. We did get a new car and I do love it. It is a Kia Sorento plug-in hybrid, so I can plug it in and get like 30 miles to the gallon. 30 miles, not to the gallon. I don't know, 30 miles of charge, and then it switches over and uses my gas. But with gas being $5 a gallon, we're gonna take that as a win. And what else has happened in the past 6 months of not recording? I just got back from London about a week ago, and it was the best trip I think of my life. I've been to London one other time, so this time I kind of felt like I knew my surroundings a little bit, knew some things to do. Last time my daughter was only like 6 when we went, and she's 9 now, so we did not do like public transportation last time. We just did Ubers and stuff like that, taxis. So this time we actually figured out their public transport system. So we did the bus, we did the tube. It was a great experience. I would 100% do their public transport every single day. It costs like a couple dollars for our rides, and their like tube underground subway system is so different than like other ones I've been on. It is so clean. Nobody talks. Everyone just sits like politely, waits for their exit, and it is just so nice. The stations too, I was just like, how is this actually real? Like, it literally looked like massive airports underneath the ground to get through. So I will talk more about my London trip and everything, but I am just waiting right now to run into field day. It's May, so everything at schools is happening, and this is just like such a busy time. We literally got back from London. My husband left for work trip, and then I leave in a few more days, and then he leaves on another work trip, and then May with school. Everything is just like so many different things, but we're doing it. If anyone's children are obsessed, I don't even have a stand in here anymore. This is how unprepared that I was today. If anyone else's children are obsessed with squishies and squeezies and dumplings and Neatos, my find today is the squeezy banana. So we have the squeezy cheese, the squeezy butter, the squeezy strawberry. Now we have a banana to add to our collection. So I am going to take my iced Americano. I do have a nail appointment today, so maybe I will touch back on that later. And now I'm going to love you and leave you and go to field day. So well, I am back home from field day. It was a successful field day. I just watched that little clip back I made in the car. Tried to tame my hair a little bit because honestly I did not like plan really. I honestly forgot that I wanted to make a video today, and so it's a little windy out, and it was a little crazy looking, but I get my hair done this Thursday. So I think I am going to trim a little bit off. It's just a little scraggly. I feel like sometimes you try to get length and then ends up really just needing to be shorter. So we're going to try that. Within that video, I have this set on and this is off. So my nail appointment is at 3:30 today. I usually always get this color. Like I have literally been wearing this color probably since I was 16 years old. I've probably said this before, but I think I saw Lauren Conrad on Laguna Beach or the Hills wearing this, and literally I wore this on my wedding day. It's always my go-to color, even in the middle of summer. It's not black, but I think the name on this one, it was D&D nail polish. It was called Fudge Sickle. So that's kind of the vibe that it is. But today I think I am going to try to do a French tip with the chrome. I honestly have never done that before, and I don't know, just thought I would switch it up. That's me literally living on the edge. I am such like a rule follower. I am not a big on change. As you can tell, I have been wearing this for over 15, 20 years, something like that years. So we will report back and see how the French tip with chrome goes. But I'm excited. I've been like watching videos, looking at Pinterest on all the different French tip with chromes. So we're gonna give that a try. I came home and I cleaned up quite a bit. I am just trying to like, not super deep clean, but like get everything ready for summer, because I feel like once summer starts and we're just gonna be going, and I do just feel like everything kind of gets messy very quickly. I'm sure every other homeowner feels that way too. So I feel like I try and I try and I try, and then it's still just messy. Like my table is actually not a dining room table right now. It is a craft table with, I'm just looking at it, art supplies and slime all over it. So we are eating, they're eating at the counter, or we are eating on a tray table watching a show together, which sometimes is just as much fun. But I'm trying to give myself a little bit of grace with it all, because sometimes you can just feel like you are digging yourself out of a pile. But I was very happy. I cleaned the playroom yesterday. It was actually a disaster. Barbies everywhere. Like I got rid and have bags to donate full of so many things. Like there are things in the playroom. My daughter is 9 almost. 6 months or so she'll be 10. So like 10 years of toys and just little things. Like, so we can see the floor. We are organized. We're ready for all of that, but it did feel really good to just get everything like that cleaned up. I am very happy as an adult because last year I bought a peony plant and I planted it in like a really big pot because I didn't want to like dig into my ground. I'm not the best at that. So I was like, let me get a really big planter. And last year it didn't do anything. I didn't get any peonies. I thought like, okay, I guess that really didn't work. And then I just kind of left it on my patio as the seasons went on. Then this year, probably starting, let's see, it's May, I would say like beginning of April, I started noticing that this plant was getting really big. And I even had to think like, what is even in that plant? Like, what is this? And then I remembered I had bought a peony, and now just today I've been watching it like double in size, all the little like buds just got so big. I have 4 of them, and just today they opened up and bloomed. It's like they knew I was gonna deep clean my house, because honestly, flowers, when there's things all over the counter, like stress me out even more. So it's like they knew I was deep cleaning. So I am just very happy with my really pretty peonies. I love how they look in my little Mackenzie Child vase. This is more of a canister than a vase, so it is like a little bit wide. It's a little deceiving like that, but we won't be deceiving on this. This is real life. So, but I really do love them. They make me very happy. I hope they last for a few days. And so if you're somewhere with peonies, I know Trader Joe's has really good peony bouquets that are always really pretty. I think they cost like $5, which is really nice. Maybe they've gone up now. Maybe they're $10, but they are very nice to have. But I do like it when my house is clean and I have that. So tonight we're gonna get our nails done, probably grab dinner out, just something quick, and then come home and just hang out. My favorite thing lately to do is I bought some decaf coffee, and at night I like to make my decaf coffee and watch my little show. I don't really drink tea, so the coffee, I'm a coffee girl. So the decaf has just been so nice. I feel like since being in London, and I don't know why, like London is a very fast-paced city, but like all the cafes, all the things just made me want to like put more of that practice into my life of like slowing down and making something comforting and lovely, as they would say. And so if you're trying to find a little way to like do something comforting for yourself and like small pieces of joy. I have always been like such a little detail, small pieces of joy throughout my day, because even if something big is going on, if I can have something small that brings me a little bit of joy, then I love that practice. So that is my small piece of joy practice this week. So I will report back with hopefully French tip chrome nails. We will see. But nails are not forever. So I'll be happy to just get them done. Also, I did get a second earring a couple weeks ago, and I had been wanting it for probably about 3 years, and I can't look at my nails like this. I never pulled the trigger, and finally one day I was like, I'm off to get my ears pierced. So I went to the store Rowan. It's usually just like mine is in a mall, and the ladies or whoever does the piercing is a nurse. So I feel really good. My daughter got hers done there, and then I got mine done I actually got it done by the same person. And I honestly just like love it. Like I am kind of sad I waited so long to do it, but it was like the perfect timing. Like it is just such a fun little extra sparkle, and we could all have a little extra sparkle. So that is just one fun little thing. And I did just get these little earrings from the Electric Picks website. I had never ordered from there. I mean, I see people post about it and do collabs with them all the time, and I always think their stuff's pretty, but I guess I always will either wear a hoop here, a really big hoop. I actually have them right here. These are my hoops that I wear, and they're just special to me because when I went back to work after having my daughter, I came home and my husband had bought me these hoops. So I wear them all the time, and I actually feel like slightly weird if I have a different earring in this hole. So that's why I always wanted like sparkle, but I always felt really like it wasn't me with just something else in my first hole here. So now I feel like I can wear a little bit something different, and I love this. I can't wait until I can put this, it's like a pear shaped. I can't wait until I can put that in the second hole piercing, and then put this one in the first piercing. So I know that's silly, but it brings me happiness. So, all right, off to nails. Okay, reporting back from the nail salon, and I love how they came out. I did end up going with the French tip and chrome. I saw one of my favorite girls over in the UK, M. Sheldon. I love her videos. I follow her on Instagram, and she posted a story that she did French tip and chrome. So I had to message her and was like, what do I say? What do I use? Tell me all the details. And she was so kind and wrote back with all the things to do with chrome, and I love how they turned out. It's definitely like not what I normally get, but I will be getting now. Like I usually go with that dark color, but these just feel like clean and fresh for summer, but the chrome really does add a little bit of extra for that. So super fun. I'm keep like who can I show my nails to? And I think I have tapped out my list of showing my nails. So I will just be here showing my nails. But I think that is about it for the night. Maybe tomorrow we will have something else. We are running in the morning to pick up muffins for some teachers tomorrow as school is ending, just a little like special treat for them. So we're gonna run and do that in the morning. I'm hoping to get another Americano because I did like that, and just like a little different than a latte. I'm trying not to like all that milk in a latte. Sometimes I'm like, all right, let's figure something else out. So the Americano was like the same thing. But it is rainy and thundering and storming tonight, so I'm going to, I think, make my decaf coffee. We're gonna get showers done and then probably just watch some YouTube. So I hope you have a great night. My peonies, I will be here with them. So I hope you have a great night, and maybe we'll see you in the next one.